Oyster mushrooms, named for their distinctive oyster-like shape and delicate, seafood-like flavor, are a culinary and nutritional treasure. Widely cultivated and consumed across the globe, these mushrooms are not only prized for their versatility in the kitchen but also for their impressive array of health benefits. Oyster mushrooms are low in calories yet rich in essential nutrients, bioactive compounds, and antioxidants, making them a valuable addition to any diet. From boosting immune function to supporting heart health and beyond, the health benefits of oyster mushrooms are extensive and well documented. Their unique combination of nutrients and medicinal properties positions them as a functional food with significant therapeutic potential, offering a natural way to enhance overall well-being and prevent chronic diseases. One of the most remarkable aspects of oyster mushrooms is their nutrient density. A 100-gram serving of raw oyster mushrooms contains only about 33 calories but provides 3 grams of protein, 2 grams of dietary fiber, and a wealth of vitamins and minerals. They are an excellent source of B vitamins, including riboflavin, B2, niacin, B3, pantothenic acid, B5, and folate, B9, all of which play critical roles in energy metabolism, red blood cell formation, and nervous system function. Oyster mushrooms are also rich in essential minerals such as potassium, phosphorus, selenium, and copper, which support various bodily functions, from maintaining fluid balance to protecting cells from oxidative damage. Additionally, they are one of the few non-animal sources of vitamin D, particularly when exposed to sunlight or ultraviolet (UV) light during growth or post-harvest processing. This unique combination of nutrients contributes to their wide-ranging health benefits, from boosting immunity to reducing the risk of chronic diseases. The immune-boosting properties of oyster mushrooms are largely attributed to their rich content of bioactive compounds, including beta-glucans, polysaccharides, and antioxidants. Beta-glucans, a type of soluble fiber found in the cell walls of mushrooms, are known to modulate the immune system by activating macrophages, natural killer, NK, cells, and other immune cells that defend the body against pathogens. Studies have shown that regular consumption of oyster mushrooms can enhance the production of cytokines, signaling molecules that regulate immune responses, thereby improving the body's ability to fight infections. The selenium in oyster mushrooms further supports immune health by reducing oxidative stress and inflammation, which can weaken immune function over time. For individuals with compromised immunity or those prone to frequent infections, incorporating oyster mushrooms into meals may help strengthen the body's defenses and promote faster recovery from illnesses. Oyster mushrooms also play a significant role in promoting heart health. Their high potassium content helps regulate blood pressure by counteracting the effects of sodium and relaxing blood vessel walls, reducing strain on the cardiovascular system. A single cup of cooked oyster mushrooms provides approximately 300 milligrams of potassium, contributing to the daily recommended intake of this vital mineral. Additionally, the fiber in oyster mushrooms, particularly chitin and beta-glucans, aids in lowering LDL, bad cholesterol levels by binding to cholesterol molecules in the digestive tract and preventing their absorption into the bloodstream. This mechanism reduces the risk of atherosclerosis, a condition characterized by plaque buildup in arteries that can lead to heart attacks and strokes. The presence of levastatin, a natural statin found in oyster mushrooms, further supports heart health by inhibiting the enzyme HMG-CoA reductase, which is involved in cholesterol synthesis. Together, these properties make oyster mushrooms a heart-friendly food that supports long-term cardiovascular wellness. Cancer prevention is another area where oyster mushrooms demonstrate remarkable potential. They contain conjugated linoleic acid, CLA, a fatty acid with anti-cancer properties, as well as lectins and phenolic compounds that inhibit the growth of tumor cells. Research has highlighted the role of oyster mushroom extracts in inducing apoptosis, programmed cell death, in cancer cells, particularly in breast and colon cancers. For example, A study published in International Journal of Oncology found that polysaccharides from oyster mushrooms suppressed the proliferation of human colon cancer cells by interfering with signaling pathways involved in cell division. Additionally, the selenium in oyster mushrooms acts as a cofactor for glutathione peroxidase, an enzyme that neutralizes carcinogenic free radicals and repairs DNA damage. While more clinical trials are needed to confirm these effects in humans, the existing evidence suggests that regular consumption of oyster mushrooms may reduce cancer risk, especially when combined with a diet rich in other antioxidant-packed fruits and vegetables. Digestive health benefits significantly from the inclusion of oyster mushrooms in the diet. Their high fiber content, particularly chitin and beta-glucans, promotes gut motility and prevents constipation by adding bulk to stool. Fiber also serves as a prebiotic, feeding beneficial gut bacteria such as lactobacillus and bifidobacterium, which are essential for maintaining a healthy gut microbiome. A balanced gut microbiome not only improves digestion but also enhances nutrient absorption, reduces inflammation, and strengthens the intestinal barrier, preventing conditions like leaky gut syndrome. Oyster mushrooms also contain enzymes that aid in breaking down complex carbohydrates and proteins, further supporting digestive efficiency. For individuals with irritable bowel syndrome, IBS, or other gastrointestinal disorders, the gentle fiber and anti-inflammatory compounds in oyster mushrooms may help alleviate symptoms such as bloating and abdominal discomfort. Weight management is another key benefit of oyster mushrooms. Their low calorie and fat content, combined with high water and fiber levels, make them an ideal food for those seeking to lose or maintain weight. The fiber in oyster mushrooms slows gastric emptying, prolonging the feeling of fullness and reducing overall calorie intake. Additionally, their umami flavor enhances the taste of dishes without the need for added salt, sugar, or unhealthy fats, making them a smart substitute for calorie-dense ingredients. Studies have shown that replacing high-energy foods with mushrooms can lead to reduced calorie consumption and improved dietary quality. For example, a study published in Appetite found that participants who substituted mushrooms for meat in their meals consumed fewer calories and reported greater satiety, highlighting oyster mushrooms' role in sustainable weight management. Bone health is supported by the unique nutrient profile of oyster mushrooms. They are one of the few plant-based sources of vitamin D when exposed to UV light, a nutrient critical for calcium absorption and bone mineralization. Vitamin D deficiency is linked to conditions like osteoporosis and rickets, making UV-treated oyster mushrooms a valuable dietary option for individuals with limited sun exposure. A single serving of UV-exposed oyster mushrooms can provide over 100% of the daily recommended intake of vitamin D. Additionally, oyster mushrooms contain phosphorus and copper, minerals that work synergistically with calcium to maintain bone density and strength. Phosphorus is a key component of hydroxyapatite, the mineral complex that gives bones their rigidity, while copper supports the production of collagen and elastin, proteins that provide structural integrity to bones and connective tissues. For aging populations or those at risk of bone loss, incorporating oyster mushrooms into the diet can help preserve skeletal health and reduce fracture risk. Oyster mushrooms also exhibit anti-diabetic properties, making them beneficial for individuals with diabetes or insulin resistance. Their low glycemic index, the GI, ensures a slow release of glucose into the bloodstream, preventing sudden spikes in blood sugar levels. The fiber content further moderates glucose absorption, while compounds like alpha-glucosidase inhibitors in mushrooms block enzymes that break down carbohydrates into simple sugars. Animal studies have demonstrated that oyster mushroom extracts improve insulin sensitivity and reduce blood glucose levels in diabetic models. Additionally, the chromium found in oyster mushrooms enhances the action of insulin, helping cells utilize glucose more effectively. These mechanisms collectively contribute to better blood sugar control and reduced risk of diabetes-related complications, such as neuropathy and cardiovascular disease. The antioxidant capacity of oyster mushrooms is central to their health protective effects. They are rich in ergothioneine, a sulfur-containing amino acid with exceptional antioxidant properties that protect cells from oxidative damage caused by free radicals. Unlike other antioxidants, ergothioneine is uniquely stable and accumulates in tissues, providing long-lasting protection against chronic inflammation and aging. Oyster mushrooms also contain glutathione, another potent antioxidant that detoxifies harmful substances and regenerates other antioxidants like vitamins C and E. The synergistic action of these compounds helps neutralize oxidative stress, underlying factor in diseases such as cancer, Alzheimer's, and cardiovascular disorders. Regular consumption of oyster mushrooms can thus help mitigate oxidative damage, promoting cellular health and longevity. Skin health benefits from both the internal and external use of oyster mushrooms. Their high selenium content protects skin cells from UV-induced damage and reduces the risk of skin cancer. Selenium also supports the production of glutathione peroxidase, which combats oxidative stress responsible for premature aging and wrinkles. Additionally, oyster mushrooms contain kojic acid, a natural compound that inhibits tyrosinase, the enzyme responsible for melanin production. This makes them effective in reducing hyperpigmentation, dark spots, and uneven skin tone. Traditional remedies have used oyster mushroom extracts to soothe inflammation, accelerate wound healing, and treat conditions like acne due to their antimicrobial properties. Modern skincare products often incorporate mushroom extracts for their ability to hydrate, brighten, and rejuvenate the skin, offering a natural alternative to synthetic ingredients. Cognitive health is another area where oyster mushrooms show promise. They are a natural source of choline, a nutrient vital for the production of acetylcholine, a neurotransmitter involved in memory and learning. Adequate choline intake is associated with a reduced risk of neurodegenerative diseases like Alzheimer's. The B vitamins in oyster mushrooms, particularly folate and niacin, also support brain function by reducing homocysteine levels, high levels of which are linked to cognitive decline and stroke. Furthermore, the antioxidants ergothioneine and glutathione protect neuronal cells from oxidative damage, preserving cognitive function as we age. Emerging research suggests that regular mushroom consumption may delay the onset of dementia and improve mental clarity, though more human studies are needed to confirm these effects. Liver health benefits from the detoxifying properties of oyster mushrooms. They contain compounds like L-ergothioneine and betaine, which support the liver's ability to metabolize toxins and fats. Animal studies indicate that oyster mushroom extracts reduce liver inflammation and fibrosis in models of non-alcoholic fatty liver disease, NAFLD, a condition linked to obesity and metabolic syndrome. The polysaccharides in oyster mushrooms enhance the activity of detoxification enzymes, such as glutathionase transferase, which neutralize carcinogens and environmental pollutants. For individuals exposed to heavy metals or alcohol, incorporating oyster mushrooms into the diet may help protect liver cells from damage and improve overall hepatic function. Despite their numerous benefits, oyster mushrooms should be consumed with caution in certain cases. Raw mushrooms contain small amounts of agarotine, a naturally occurring compound that can convert into a potential carcinogen, hydrazine, in high doses. However, cooking oyster mushrooms significantly reduces agarotine levels, making them safe for regular consumption. Some individuals may also experience allergic reactions or digestive discomfort, particularly when consuming mushrooms in large quantities. Those on anticoagulant medications should be mindful of oyster mushrooms' vitamin K content, which can interfere with blood thinners like warfarin. Moderation and proper preparation are key to maximizing benefits while minimizing risks. Culinary versatility is one of oyster mushrooms' greatest strengths. They can be sautéed, roasted, grilled, or eaten raw, adapting seamlessly to a variety of cuisines and dishes. Their delicate flavor and tender texture make them a popular ingredient in vegetarian and meat-based recipes alike. Dried oyster mushrooms offer a concentrated umami flavor, ideal for enriching broths, stews, and sauces. For a nutrient boost, they can be blended into soups, added to omelets, or used as a pizza topping. Fermented mushroom products, such as mushroom-based miso or teas, are also gaining popularity for their enhanced bioavailability of nutrients and probiotics. In summary, oyster mushrooms are a nutrient-dense superfood with benefits spanning immune support, heart health, cancer prevention, and beyond. Their rich array of vitamins, minerals, antioxidants, and bioactive compounds positions them as a functional food capable of addressing multiple aspects of health. Whether enjoyed in a hearty stir-fry, a light salad, or as a supplement, oyster mushrooms offer a delicious and accessible way to enhance overall wellness. As research continues to uncover their full potential, these unassuming fungi underscore the profound impact that natural, whole foods can have on preventing disease and promoting longevity. Their affordability, ease of preparation, and global availability make them an invaluable addition to diets worldwide, proving that good health can indeed come in delicate, flavorful packages.